What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to our Winterberry project. It's been about a week and some small change since we've been out, but we've got some updates on the inside of the house for you. Drywall is getting super close to being done. First off, weather, amazing. 70 degrees today in a t-shirt. It has been a long time coming and I hope it's here to stay and no more cold. Sick of it. So I will catch up with you guys on the inside of the project and show you some updates. All right, before we open the door, I will tell you the house is a mess. And you know how much I hate messy job sites, but in the middle of drywall, you have no choice but to create a mess of cut drywall, dust, paper, everything. So these guys do an amazing job at cleaning when they're done. You can go back and watch our Marina Terrace project where we went through the drywall stage there and I walked you through right after they finished. Spotless, pristine. So don't judge us for the condition of the house mid drywall. They've got a day and a half, 2 days left, and then they'll clean the whole place out and it'll look pristine. So inside we go. And lo and behold, the mess. But you'll see we have drywall all through the main level. And I don't know if the camera will do it justice in here, but I swear to you, when you go from just a house that's framed and insulated to a home that has drywall, it makes it seem 2 feet taller inside. These ceilings, when I walked in with them done, I felt like it's a 12-foot ceiling house, not just the 10 we have in here. So I am extremely pleased with how high the ceilings are, kind of how open it makes everything feel. This is our first home we've built with 10-foot ceilings on the main level. And I mean, you can see I'm a long way away. I don't have somebody else to hold the camera, or I'd get up against a wall and give you guys some perspective. But the whole main level is done. And you'll see the fireplace looks a little bit wider than the framing you guys had seen. And we caught it a little late. We were kind of looking at it. We were in here as they were starting drywall in the ceilings. We said, man, the fireplace wall seems narrow. And we pulled out the prints and sure is, it was 21 inches narrower than the print showed. So we hurried up and we framed up the corners, brought it out to its proper width. So now it looks how it's supposed to. It looks so much better. Let me take you for a quick walk. Oh, I'm sorry, we're not done on the main level. We got one tiny little piece of rock left there. Let me take you through to the master suite. You'll see they've already kind of cleaned up a little bit in here since they are finished in here. We got our ceiling detail is drywalled. Can't wait to get the deck framed. We are going to ask our siding guys ever so politely, they also have a framing crew, if they would frame that for us while they're here. And as you guys can see, full 8-foot doors on the main level. They feel huge. I love it. It's kind of dark in here in the bathroom because we don't have any lights yet, and there's no window in like the actual structure of the bathroom, just inside of the shower. So you'll see we've got this is all done, and we've got a mirror that is going to span pretty much from here all the way over to just the inside of the other electrical outlet. It's a big mirror. This is a big wall, and then same thing with this floating vanity that actually goes almost wall to wall here. And so then we'll have outlets on each side of the vanity. And we're thinking something, and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. On this wall behind the tub, remember there's gonna be these like built-in benches here, and this whole thing from here all the way around the other side is gonna be a slab of quartz across the whole thing. The tub's gonna be mounted under it. Should we paint that wall, or should we do some sort of like a tile or stone accent on it? Let us know down below. It's something we're still thinking about and we haven't made a decision yet. And then into the shower, got our natural daylight in here. This is all bench shield up to the top. We got our benches in and our controls are gonna be right inside of here. So if when you walk in the shower to turn your water on, you don't get hit by the water. That way, no cold shower as you're going in. And then we've got a little pass through here. This is gonna be the only regular door in the bathroom. We're gonna do a barn door on that one that slides open. And then for where the toilet's at, we're just gonna do a cased opening. And then in here, we're gonna do just a hinged door into this space. I almost didn't, actually no, I take that back. It was originally supposed to be a hinge door, then we changed it to a pocket door, and then we decided, based on the couple master bathrooms I've had that had closet space on the other side, I never once closed the closet door living there for years. So we just did a we're gonna do, I can't talk, cased opening on here to match what we're doing on the toilet room there. So let's jump upstairs and I can show you guys the ceiling detail for the great room, which, just a reminder, this is just a temporary floor for the drywall guys to work from. We've got our 20-foot ceilings in here. And actually, when we were framing the fireplace up, we realized they're like 20 foot 2 inches. So we're just a hair over, which makes sense. I'm trying not to whack my head here. So that is the great room. This is going to have a railing across here, and then this is all going to be open. But there is that ceiling detail that we did. Let us know in the comments below what you think of that detail. I think it turned out pretty sharp. And the same thing, we've got the fireplace much wider now. I think it matches the space much better. And we've got our 2 can lights there. And it's a mess up here. But they're all done here. We've got the front spare bedroom is done. Mechanical room's all done. And I see they've already mud and taped it, and I know why they did that, because we've got a whole nother furnace that's got to come in here, and we can't set that furnace until drywall's done. So in case we were in a hurry, they mud this, tape it, we can sand it, paint it, and get our furnace set. But seeing as the nice weather's here, and our furnace for the main section of the house has done a great job at keeping the home at 72 degrees for these guys. So we're not gonna rush to put that in, less dust. And they started sweeping in here, but hit day's end and called it. So that's gonna be a standard hinge door coming in here. And then we're gonna do a barn door here to slide open to get into where the Jack and Jill. You've got the sink for this side, or for this bedroom here, and then you'll have a regular door here. And then you've got a toilet hole here, another standard door here to get to the vanity, and then another barn door here to get back into the other bedroom. So in the houses we built in the past, we've always had 8-foot second stories, 9-foot main stories. So as we told you downstairs, we got 10 down there, we got 9 up here, and having 9-foot ceilings on the second floor, all the difference in the world. The house I live in right now has got 8-foot, and it just feels cramped. And yeah, no, first world problems, but it's so much better. And this is the last bedroom. Same thing, standard door there. Anywhere that you see the wood exposed and it's got no written on it, means we've got regular doors going in. Anything that's got, if it wouldn't have this and it would say wrap on it, it would get wrapped with drywall, and that would be either not have a door and it would just be a walk-through, or it would be a barn door. And then the final bathroom, it's all done in here. Bathtub in, plenty of natural light in here. Plenty of natural light in most of the rooms on this house. So I have not been down to the basement yet, so I will catch up with you down there and see how things are looking. All right, this is ridiculous now. I'm on the landing going to the basement, and that is for the landing going upstairs, I don't know, 12 feet, something like that, which just makes this whole stairwell feel massive and open, and having that window brings a ton of light into it. Most open freaking staircase I've ever been down. So it looks like we must have just got started down here at the end of the day. They're getting the coffered ceiling in first, which you can kind of see throughout. And again, you know how we talked, and I'm gonna say this first. If you haven't seen what I'm about to tell you, go back, watch our old video about going into the drywall phase, and it will tell you what all these marks on the floor are for. I'll just tell you what this one thing is. But do us a favor, if you're liking the series and this whole process of building a home from start to finish, ground break all the way through occupancy permit, subscribe to the channel, smash that thumbs up button, helps us a ton with the YouTube algorithm, and we'll keep making more of these. So you will see, we got a hole for a light, hole for a light. Wait a minute, so no hole, no hole, no hole, and hole. So if you didn't have these nice little reminders on the floor, which is not that bright down here, but you got this pink circle there, you got a pink circle here, and a pink circle there. Those all correlate to where the lights are at. So they can, once they sweep up and they see, oh man, I got a pink mark on the ground and I don't have a hole above me, let me put the hole in and they'll cut it open. So it's a great safety mechanism to not cover any of your electrical in the home. So that is about where they're at. They've got to finish, the rest of the ceilings down here. Then they'll get the walls knocked out, and then they will be done. Based on what I see, I would say they probably finish either end of the day tomorrow. Originally when I walked in, I thought they'd have 2 days left, day and a half. I'm thinking end of day tomorrow, they'll probably be wrapped up, and then cleaning the following day. And then mud and tape should start next week. And that's looking like it's gonna be about a 2-week project on this house, which makes sense because we have a ton of detail, a ton of walls, a ton of corners, ton of ceiling details that need to be done, and a lot of tall walls that need a full float. So yeah, let us know what you're thinking of the project. If there's anything you've seen that you would change if it was yours, or things that you may love and we should roll into one of our next projects, let us know in the comments below. If you're somebody who is building your own house or about to build your own home and you have questions about the process, feel free to ask and we will help if we can. If we can't, we can point you in a direction to hopefully find your answers. And as always, we appreciate you taking the time to take these tours, and we will catch you on the next episode.